Hey, Christina, thanks for
Hey,
joining me
Alice.
today. We're
Same.
discussing inventory.
Do I
And do
have
you
to
have
have
to have it?
it?
And it's really going to be your personal choice, but we want to give you all the details and facts. So first, if you're brand new and you have not yet got this Great Start app, if you have not yet got the Great Start app, download that free app because that is going to help track you and so you don't miss any of the bundles. And then I'm going to go ahead and pass it over to Christina so we can talk about this worksheet because this is very important.
The bonus bundles. You guys definitely want to take advantage of all those bonus bundles. Okay, so this is about the product planning worksheet. So when you get together with your director, you're going to see these questions and she's going to ask you, how much would you like to bring in from your Mary Kay business? How many hours, how many appointments are you willing to put into your Mary Kay business and fit it into your already busy schedule? Because we know that there's two kinds of women. Mary Kay Ash used to say busy or lazy, right? And we know that we're talking to busy women. And then the next thing is our weekly success meetings. Now, this is something we cannot emphasize enough. It's not mandatory. Nothing's ever mandatory in Mary Kay. You are your own boss, but showing up every week for your training is available to you. And I've never missed a meeting. How about you, Alice?
Never. I even went to the meeting on my 40th birthday.
Okay, I love it. And then we want to see what your goals are. If you've been dreaming, do you want to earn a car? Do you want to just build a solid base of customers? Do you want to move up the career path, become a sales director? Depending on your desire is going to determine what size inventory is going to be sufficient for you. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then our next sheet shows.
Okay, so the next, all these bonuses. Check them out. If you start with a 600, you're going to get $353 in free bonuses. And if you start with a full store at 3,600, you're going to get $1,249 in free product.
Wow.
It's more than we were never offered that.
You guys are starting Mary Kay at the right time.
Yep. They've just been looking for ways to put more and more money in our pocket. And this is definitely like each bundle is worth more individually than back in the day. So we'll just say back in the day so we don't date ourselves. But go ahead. We started in two different ways. So what I would love for them to know, Christina, is our two different situations because they could be the same as one of us or somewhere in between.
Right. I love it. And just keep in mind that we buy for $1, we sell it for $2, and we pay the retail tax up front to the company, so we don't have to worry about that towards the end of the year. Now, quick eye story, by the time I was 21, I had 21 different jobs. I came into Mary Kay because I had 2 different jobs going to school and I wanted to get my product at a discount. So smart shoppers, I know you are a smart woman for signing your agreement, but that's all I could see. I didn't see it as a business until I won my first prize. And my first challenge was to sell 35 items in 7 days. And that helped launch, it got me into the win mode. And it showed me that people love this product. And so that helped me with my first qualified order. Then I started to see faces by parties and facials, and I built my inventory from my appointments. So having a full size inventory was super important. And it was frustrating when I would drive like an hour away. And the one thing I didn't have, the woman, like the lady at the party, wanted 2 of. So I either had to mail it or drive it back over to her. And just having sufficient product for women when they wanted it right now was more convenient and was going to help me be more successful. Because Mary Kay Ash used to say, you can't sell out of an empty wagon. And how about you, Alice?
So I was a single mom and I worked a full-time job. And so I was looking at my time. I already had $30,000 worth of credit card debt. It was about 28 something. And I was starting my Mary Kay business to pay off the debt. So what was $3,000 more dollars? So I just charged it. And I I had credit because I was on time with my payments, but honestly, I was feeling like I was drowning. So starting my business with that product helped to make myself very efficient because working full time and then having my daughter, I would go to the appointment, collect the money, give out the product, and then go home. And so I was done with it. I didn't have any follow-up. I didn't have to order more product and go deliver later. I didn't have to mail anything. I usually had everything because I had pretty much a full store at 3,000. 3,600 is considered full. So,
And weren't you able to pay that off in 18 months?
Oh, wait, yes. So all my credit card debt I paid off in 18 months from just holding 2 appointments a week and going to my success meeting with guests. So it wasn't a lot of extra time. It was just, I was very efficient with my time. And if you can be efficient, you can make more money per hour, right?
Right. That is so smart, so brilliant. So how are some of the ways that you can get your inventory? Well, if you have savings, you can use also up to 4 different credit cards on your first order or on any order actually. So that is one way. You can have it come from your sales, and I'm sure your director is going to help you with your launch party. And then there's also a Mary Kay credit card. So when you go onto InTouch, marykayintouch.com, and you log in with your consultant number and password that I know you've already created, you're going to go to business tools at the top. And then there's going to be an application for the credit card. And if you qualify, it'll give you the card right then and there to use. So you can go ahead and get your inventory just that fast. And then there's some other ways, right, Alice?
Yeah, there's Klarna is available at checkout. There's also, if you have collected all this cash from your customers in your selling 35 item challenge, there's a way that you can take the cash to like Western Union and pay it. So whatever your situation is, all you have to do is tell your director and we will totally help you figure it out. It's definitely doable. And we want you to be successful. We want you to feel like you make more money for your time. I mean, I think it's so great that we can go do a party in 2 hours, sell $1,000, and 500 of that 1,000 is our pure profit. So if you have credit card debt like I did, I paid down all those cards with just taking my sales and taking the profit. So I did the 60-40 split that my director recommended. I replaced what I sold off my shelves because I didn't want to sell it all and have it go away, because then you have to start over, right? You can't sell from an empty shelf. So I would replenish, but then I took that 40% and threw it all to the credit cards. And they stopped calling me. They stopped saying like, when are,
that's awesome. I love
it.
No, it's the same thing too. If you needed to get milk and bread at a store, you're going to go to the store that always has the milk and bread that you want, right? And so being successful in this business is definitely having inventory, but I don't want you to get scared from that, because there's always a million different ways to build your store and to do this business and be successful at it. Make sure you get together with your director after you have seen this video and you checked out some of the options and you see what it is that you're desiring to get out of your business and put into your business. And she's going to help you make the best executive decision for your start.
Right. So we know that you've got this. And because you watch this video, you're a smart woman, and you're going to go ahead and contact your director today.
Awesome. Bye.
Bye.